Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Fire Takes TV. Anyone who has watched even a single episode, or none at all, of Stranger Things knows that Millie Bobby Brown is the main attraction. The starlet began acting in the Netflix series when she was only 12 and fans loved watching her grow up on and off screen. But to the casting director's credit, Millie Bobby Brown wasn't the only draw when fans began watching the series. From Finn Wolfhard to Gaten Matarazzo to Sadie Sink, the show is full of up-and-coming stars with plenty of talent. Adding Winona Ryder, who became like a second mother to her on-screen charges, and David Harbour created more interest in the show from the beginning. But ultimately, it was a lesser-acknowledged actor and his character who wound up being the fan favorite. The best character on Stranger Things is Steve, according to fans. Steve had impressive character growth and became a good guy. While there might be a distinct line between the good guys and the bad guys, that doesn't mean Stranger Things doesn't have some characters that are a bit of both. Early on, Steve Harrington was a walking stereotype, but fans praised his character development, not to mention Joe Keery's acting chops, through subsequent seasons. Many fans and even critics have referred to Steve's role in later seasons as a mom or dad, comparing him to Joyce, an amazing, kick-ass mom. Over time, Steve has grown on fans, and now, many think he is the best character in the entire show. For his part, Joe Keery never thought his jerk character would become anyone. Keery admitted that he didn't think Steve would survive Stranger Things for a season. The Stranger Things cast has always had a lot to say about the show, but fans might be surprised to know that Steve wasn't meant to be a mainstay in the series. It turns out, according to the Duffer Brothers, that Joe's acting was what guaranteed Steve's survival. Steve was meant to die in Season 1, but after seeing Joe's acting and the character's development, the Duffer Brothers changed their minds. If the fan responses to Steve in Season 4 were any indication, keeping him was the best move the Duffers could have made. Fans also loved Joyce and Hopper as runner-ups for Best Character. Steve was the frontrunner, but fans also gushed about Joyce and Hopper. When it comes to deciding on a favorite character, fans seem to have made their minds up about Steve. But there were some other contenders for favorite character, and, spoiler alert, hardly anyone chose 11. Some Redditors suggested that it came down to Joyce versus Steve in the end, with many rooting for Joyce because she was such an amazing mom. Not only that, but Joyce helped the plot along in Season 3, with fans calling her fearless and badass. As for Hopper, his backstory pulled at viewers' heartstrings, with some fans suggesting he was the best character for at least the first 2 seasons until Steve became a better person. Not all fans are thrilled with Steve's storyline. Fans declare that Steve deserves better than Nancy. After all his character growth, Steve deserves better. That's according to fans, who after years of following Steve's journey, are not thrilled with his arc. As one fan summed up Steve's journey on Reddit, "Steve has really grown as a person, and I think he deserves someone who sees him as a first choice." Hundreds of other commenters agreed, calling the love between Steve and Nancy one-sided. Others noted that the love triangle between Steve, Nancy, and Jonathan was not vibing, especially because Nancy had already chosen Jonathan once. Some fans admitted that it was probably best for Steve and Nancy to go their separate ways anyhow, mostly because Steve wasn't always a great partner to his girlfriend. At this point, they suggest starting fresh, with someone who looks at Steve the way Joyce looks at Hopper, is the only way to go. Other commenters pointed out that after so much development, Steve's storyline got the short end of the stick. Some even suggest that Steve was relegated to being the stupid guy in Season 4. That doesn't mean Season 5 won't tie up Steve's story neatly and to fan satisfaction. Anything could happen, but whatever it is, it's been set in stone for a while already. Netflix's Tudum revealed that the Season 5 script grid of Stranger Things was completed in September 2022. So guys, this was all about today's video. Share as much as you can, that really motivates us to create more content for you guys. With this, we end our video. Hope you liked the video.